Hello. Hello. Ooh. It's a good start. How is everyone? I hope you're all okay. It's Thursday. I didn't do last week. I apologise again because I was feeling really not good. I was quite worried, to be fair, but I just think that, oh, this lovely sun's decided to come out. I just think it was something that was going around. It absolutely zonked my energy, and so I wasn't feeling particularly great. So I do apologise, and I'm here now. So I am just going to say hello to some people. I can never see who's online, so if you are there, I can't see anything, so hopefully everything is all right. You can hear me and everything. So right, like I say, I apologise. I'm just going to talk for a little bit why people come on, and if they don't, great, because they watch it on replay, which a lot of people do. I do it with a lot of lives, to be fair, because we all have busy lives and tend to go on and forget, and I normally remember just as they're finishing. So yeah, it's one of those things, and being with menopausal women, you all totally understand that. So that's the good side of it. So yeah, so I'm feeling loads better. I took some days down. I had lots of downtime. I just rested and slept and ate as well as I could. I wasn't really eating, which is always a sign I'm not feeling very well. And I wasn't really drinking any water either. Now, I need to practice what I preach, don't I? Because I'm always on about water, and I will be banging on about it again today. So anyway, let's get cracking, and because I've got to go out in a bit. So yeah, today's about our skin, and our skin is the largest organ we have in our body, and it's one of the only organs we've got that actually we can't have a transplant for. People now know it as our microbiome. When did we start saying that on advertisements and stuff? It's always been skin. So anyway, I'm going to call it skin. So there you go. Hi, Caroline. So yeah, so it's really important that we look after our skin because it's the only one we've got, and it's really important to us, and it repairs itself on a nightly basis. That's why things like nighttime routines and skincares, etc., are really good. It's also it sheds its entire layer of skin every 28 days. Now, some of you be like, oh, it's really gross, but that's true. So we really do need to feel really well. Sorry about that. So also our skin is our first defense. So it's our body's main armor, and it helps us to fight against any foreign bodies, free radicals that are trying to penetrate into us. Seconds a day. So everyday life has its challenges, and everything's trying to harm us, especially right now. We're really heightened on things and situations that are out of our control. We can only do our best, so we need to protect our skin. So here are a few examples of ways that you may not be helping yourself. So first of all, for women or men, I'm not going to be sexist in any way. If you sleep with your makeup on. Now, I couldn't think of anything worse now, but have I done it before in the past? Yeah. When I was younger, when I come in, I had a drink, night out, couldn't be bothered to take my makeup off, and just went to sleep. And I remember those mornings when you wake up and you've got your mascara on, it's all cloggy, your skin feels like really dirty. And what that can also lead to, which is even more important, is it can lead to bacterial infections and clog your pores even more, which then causes acne, it causes pimples, blackheads, and things that then stress us out. Vicious circle. So take your makeup off at night and when you get in. Also, drinking caffeine. Now, I like a cup of coffee in the morning. I only have 2 cups of coffee a day. Then I switch on to decaf. Anybody watching this now who knew me pre-lockdown, I used to say, what's the point in decaf? Because if you're going to have a coffee, have a coffee. However, I can't have tea or coffee after midday, because then I can't sleep very well. So I look for an alternative like herbal teas, which I like, but I also still wanted a cup of coffee, so I now have decaf. But also caffeine isn't just in coffee, it's in tea as well. So watch how many cups of tea you're having and at what time of day you're having them as well, because tea can really dry out the skin and magnify the wrinkles by drying out the skin. So really be careful with that. Also popping pimples. Now, a bit of a gross thing to talk about, but picking at your skin when you've got a pimple. Now, I know none of us want to have them on our face, and we all get the breakouts. Obviously, as you're younger and you're going through puberty, you can have more breakouts because you've got lots of hormones. But then as you can get adult acne as well through hormones, time of the month, that kind of thing. And then going into the menopause, because your skin's all over the place again, because you're going through adult puberty in a way. So make sure that you can try and only mess with your face if you have to when you've got clean hands, clean your fingers, clean your skin, because the bacteria will build up. You're pushing the dirt into your skin, which then creates a vicious circle of clogging up the pores. Also, at this time of the year, now the temperature's getting colder outside, we start to turn the heat up on our showers, and I'm not perfect. I love hot water. I can have quite a hot shower and bath. But hot water does dry out your skin, and all through your hormones it's the same. But when you're going through the menopause, you'll know when your skin's feeling dry, because it literally itches and it's like something's crawling through your skin. I had it this morning when I got out of the shower, and I literally just lathered myself on it. But when you have a hot shower, it can strip the outer layer of your skin, which then causes scaly dry skin and that itching sensation. So make sure when you come out, make sure you don't have too hot a shower, and also when you come out you properly moisturize your skin. This is what I'm going to bang on again. It's the core, isn't it, of everything I talk about on a weekly live, is drinking enough water. Yeah, water's great, and at some point you think, I can't drink any more water today, I need something different. But you really need to drink water, because hydrating the body will help you fight aging, because what the water does, it keeps all of our skin nice and plump, so we don't get that saggy, drawn, rough skin that can make us look older. And also it gives us that glow as well, so please don't skip the water. If you don't, and I'll go through that in a little bit more. Also, talking on your mobile phone, because when you, I can't because I've got my mobile phone there, so I can't talk on it. But when you're talking on the mobile phone and you've got it next to your skin, if you think of how many times you actually clean your mobile phone in a day, some of you are going, oh my God, I haven't cleaned my phone for a couple of days or even a week. That's dirt. And obviously at the moment we should be cleaning them more regularly anyway, because of what's going on with COVID. So, because obviously if we touch something outside of the home and then we touch our phone and then we touch, you need to keep cleaning your phone and your the protector. But also what happens is it rubs against your skin and creates, some people can get like a rash or some acne around here. So keep your phone nice and clean, and also make sure your skin's clean as well. Yo-yo dieting, at some point we've all done it, and we probably will keep on doing it because we're women and we're never happy with our bodies. But constant yo-yo dieting can have a really bad negative impact on the skin, so just be careful and try not to have one that reduces any food intake, because all food is important. Sugar's important to a degree, fats are important to a degree, carbohydrates are important to a degree. It's everything in moderation. Another one which is a core, comes up every single time, is get enough sleep. It's recommended we get 8 hours of sleep. I can sleep for 8 hours, but I actually do manage on 6 restful hours sleep. And I know this because I monitor it with my watch. So just try and get as much sleep as you can, because this is when the skin replenishes, rehydrates and grows again through the night. It's ready for us to crack on in the next day. Also your bedding. So you need to be changing your bedding at least once a fortnight, once a week, once a fortnight, because when we're at night time, that's when our skin replenishes. That's when all the dead cells come off our skin, when it sheds that deadness, the bad skin from the day. So that's going into our pillowcase. So if you're not changing your bedding over time, that's going to develop dirt on the pillowcase, which can then give acne. Now that's a good one if you've got a teenage daughter who doesn't like her bedding done, or a boy, and he's got acne. Say, look, this is why you need to do it, and they probably will do it because they don't want the acne, because they want to look nice for everybody. So drinking too much alcohol as well, beer, wine, alcohol, liquor, whatever you want to call it, that can really dehydrate the skin, because it's obviously dehydrating us, it dehydrates the brain, so it leaves us thirsty. So if we're thirsty, it means our body's thirsty, and our skin is really important for water. It needs water. So be careful with alcohol. Try and drink water around it as well. Try and have a few alcohol-free days in your week. We now are on a alcohol-free month, purely because we do it every October. We have done for the last 7 years, and we do it together, because if one of us cracks, we both crack. So it's quite good having a buddy to do it with. But if you battle with your skin, and I did when I was younger, luckily now I've got quite good skin now, but I work on it every single day, and I have done since the age of 25, because from the age of 25 you start to produce less collagen as you get older, which means the gravity starts kicking in. And I'm now 46 and my skin is slowly turning. I can feel the difference. So it's really important to have good skin for our mental and well-being, and also for our confidence. The skin's the first thing we see in the morning, so we kind of know how we're going to feel by looking at our skin, I think. And it's also the first thing other people notice. So you don't want them to think, oh, they're looking at my spot, oh, they're looking at my spot. You just want to be you. So here's a few tips to help you towards greater skin. And you must have a good routine, skin care routine, because even if you're younger now, you're thinking, oh yeah, well, I'm young, I've got great skin. Yeah, you have. But when you get to my age, you've got to put the work in younger, because it shows up 20 years later. So yeah. So good night's sleep is very, very important. Restful night's sleep, as I said, I get 6 hours. I can sleep for 8, but I get 6 hours restful night's sleep. If it's below that, I start to feel a bit sluggish and tired. I have a really strict bedtime routine, where I kind of brush my teeth, cleanse my face, do all menopausal, sorry if you're younger, do all my hairs that shouldn't be growing where they are, you know what I mean, if you're menopausal and getting older. And I'm really I'm anal about that. But there are ways for you to also allow your body to wind down. You could have herbal tea. If you don't like herbal tea, you could have Ovaltine or some Orlix or something like that. I'm not, I don't get paid to broadcast names and stuff. You could use essential oils, Serenity, lavender, Roman chamomile. You can use that kind of soft, soothing oils, or you can use herbal sleep capsules. Again, Serenity soft gel capsules are really good at sleeping without waking up groggy but feeling fresh. So there are ways for you to signal to your body that I'm going to go to sleep in a bit. The other thing as well with the skin is to exfoliate. Now, some don't exfoliate every day, because all you're going to do is all this hard work you're doing on your skin, you're just going to keep peeling that top layer of skin off, and it's not going to feed in. And if you exfoliate, you're going to get dry, red, itchy skin. And this is for the body as well. Don't exfoliate every day, because your skin needs to rejuvenate itself. So just exfoliate twice a week, even that's for your face and your body, and that will then leave you with a smooth textured layer of skin, giving you a nice youthful glow. And always use a moisturizer after you've exfoliated, because your skin is super young, and so it'll need to be nourished. So that's important. And also relieving stress and exercise. And stress and exercise can go together, but relieving stress is really hard. I understand that. But try and find 5 minutes a day where you literally just stop, breathe, maybe do some meditation, even if you have to sit. I used to sit in my car at lunchtime and just switch off a little bit. Close your eyes, switch off, put some music on if you need to, if there's people around that are talking. If you're at home with the kids, just go to the toilet for a couple of minutes, or have a shower. When you're in the shower, just have a couple of minutes where you just do some deep breathing. Breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Do that a couple of times, and it should help to give you a regrounding effect. And also try and get some exercise in, because our skin contains 1/2 to 2/3 of all our blood in our body. So it's really important that we do look after our skin. This is why I've done this this week, talking about the skin. And good essential oils that are good for skin for relieving stress are petitgrain, lavender, clary sage, quite a strong scent clary sage, or citrus bliss, which is a citrus oil with bergamot and lemon and grapefruit, but it's also got vanilla in it as well. It's superb, love it. Also water, and watch your diet. Always have some water handy. I've already rattled on about water. It's vital for our bodies. Our skin comprises of 50 to 70% water. So no, it doesn't just have majority of our blood, it has majority of our water as well. That's why it's important that we keep hydrated. If you don't like it plain, then just find your way where you can take it, whether it's with fruit, lemons, limes, or whether it's with essential oils. Whatever it is to flavour that water, get it down you. Also as well, keep banging on about eating the rainbow. Eat the rainbow, because the rainbow is packed full of good food and will help, and it will show up on your skin, because what you put inside your body will show up on your skin. So if there's something going wrong inside your body, this is where it will show on your skin in different places. So there are ways that we can find out and kind of target that area, and hopefully that should clear up any acne on your skin or any dryness, etc. Next one is quit smoking. Now, I've never smoked, never will, absolutely detest it, but some people do, and I understand it's hard to stop, so I'm not just saying just stop straight away, but smokers are 5 times more likely to have the roadmap crisscross wrinkles on their face and around the lips, around the eyes, because the smoke dries out the skin. It's really harsh. So you need to find ways to hydrate that. And if you are a smoker, you need to start skincare ASAP if you want to look great when you get older, because it will show real quick as you get older. Using gentle skincare that's not packed full of chemicals. Have a good look on the back, and I can put some information on what to look for. Because I can't remember off the top of my head, I can never remember long words anyway. But it's really important to have one that's right for you. Also, skincare, what you use when you're a teenager, so Clearasil, tea tree, may not be what you need now, because as you grow older, your skin changes and also the needs change. So make sure you're using one that's, if you're using a skincare routine at the moment and it's still bringing outbreaks, then you need to look at another alternative skincare range. And please, 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 please do not put soap on your face. It will dry out your oils, and it will just undo everything you're doing. Also take vitamin supplements, because vitamins are important for the skin. Everything feeds through there, and like I said, anything you put in your body or your body's deficient of will show up on your skin some way. So at this time of the year, it's good to add vitamin D, because we don't always get out in time, because the days are shorter. The clocks go back, don't they, in a couple of weeks? So we need to supplement the vitamin D, and that will help as well towards our happy hormone, towards the SAD syndrome, which is seasonal something disorder, where people just start to feel have lower moods, feel more depressed and anxious, because we're not getting the warmth and the vitamin D from the sun. The other one is sun protection. I'm still talking about this time of the year, because we still need to wear an SPF during the day when we're out and about, because you've still got the winter sun, you've got the wind, you've got pollution, you've got free radicals coming in from your computer screen, from your mobile, from artificial light, from air conditioning, from central heating. All of those things are still trying to fight at your face, and so the SPF helps to protect you from that, not just from sun damage. And so please put one in make sure you've got an SPF in your daily moisturiser. Also as well, we all think a healthy tan is great, and it is. We love it. I mean, I fake it now, because I just obviously the sun's gone, but I always wear really high sun factor even in the UK, because it's the same sun. With the skin, when we go brown, the skin's trying to protect us, so it's not always good for the skin. So we need to, that's why I bang on about SPFs. You need to use an SPF. So there are a few tips to help you as I've gone through that. There's some more, there's loads. I mean, you can Google them, there's absolutely loads of them. I will put some of these down on some slides, as I always do, to follow the live. But as I've mentioned, what shows up on your skin is normally what's going on inside your body. And so I offer a skin mapping session, and because of this live, if you do want one, then you can just mention the code live 2020 and it'll be free, totally free, and we can just have a look and see if there's anything going on. So I am a Estee Lauder baby. I have been since I was 25, and since I've started using the oils, they are my primary go-to, and they work out cheaper. So I love it. I play all the time with my oils. I love it. So cleanser, my cleanser is this one, which is the doTERRA cleanser. Now it's in 2 halves because I've had this nearly 10 months and I've just finished it. I don't know if you know this, but it's a little bit of a hack. I always chop it in half and then I use the rest of it. And as you can see, there's loads in there still. So I'm not going to get rid of that. Why would you do that? So this is beautiful. You just pop it on your face dry, just put it all over your face, rub it all in, not your eyes, around there, and then just take it off with a warm flannel. It's absolutely delicious. And then I finished with the toner. Now the toner is a pore reducing toner, and all of these have got lovely essential oils in them, and I always just put a little bit in my hand, and I don't put it on a cotton pad, because then you put all the toner on a cotton pad, and then I just dab it onto my face. And it sinks in, it tingles, and it works to close my open pores, and it's absolutely lovely. And then I use a serum, which has got loads of luxury oils in, like frankincense, lavender, Hawaiian sandalwood, rosemary, myrrh. It's absolute, not rosemary, rose petal. And then I follow up with a moisturiser. And then I need to mention this before I go. This eye cream is absolutely superb. It's got a roller there, so when you put it on, it's soothing your eyes and getting rid of those bags and puffiness, so it's absolutely superb. Don't forget your hands and neck. Never forget your neck when you moisturise, because you look like a chicken. And don't forget your hands, because they're one of the first things that age. So always put hand cream on, whatever it makes, just make sure you put hand cream on. And moisturise at night time. Really, really important. Go through all that again at night time, because you will reap the rewards. Don't forget your body. You need to moisturise your body as well. Whatever body cream you want to use, just use it. It's absolutely fab. So there are essential oils that are good for the skin. Obviously, they're plant-based, they're absolutely lovely. And I always use fractionated coconut oil, which is a really light, dry oil, and it's very moisturising, but it doesn't clog up your pores. And I use that, and I mix the drops of essential oil. So there's frankincense, which is my godsend, I love it, which is good for aging, scarring, warts, wrinkles. So really a good all-rounder, to be fair. It is king of the oils as well. Lavender, this is again for burns, wounds, rash, sunburn, wrinkles, and stings from like bees and things. Melaleuca is good. I had a few breakouts, so I put Melaleuca on, and which is just tea tree, and it works to treat it, and it's not too harsh. That's good also for, not only for wounds and warts, but for shingles, jock itch for the men, because you have skin too. Athlete's foot, cold sores, acne, it's really, really good for that. So you could put 1 drop of that with a little bit of carrier oil, and then rub that into the area that's inflamed, and then boom, within a couple of days be gone. Obviously there's rose, which is stunning and is great for anti-aging, and I use that with frankincense, beautiful. There's geranium, which I absolutely love, which reduces the appearance of imperfections and helps balance out on oily skin. So if you've got oily skin, geranium with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, because although you're thinking it's an oil, it's a dry oil, so it'll be absolutely fine. And there's loads more, absolutely loads more for different things. But what I can do is I can customize any roller blends for specific things like psoriasis or anything like that. So just give me a little tinkle, message me below. And for anything about the skincare range or any tips like that, it doesn't necessarily mean to be need to be doTERRA, but I obviously talk about doTERRA because I'm using it. and I know that it's working for me, and it helps with my skin and also smells great at the same time. So have a wonderful day, and I will be back next week, and I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but please throw your questions to me if you want me to talk about a specific topic. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.